You know, it's always a pleasure.
Well, thank you so much. Today I have some breaking news about our specific company. Employment is really getting a lot better in Massachusetts, and we are hiring ourselves. We are looking for recruiters who are devoted to relationship-based staffing. That's the way that we do it. And we are also looking for a very key person in our company to be a receptionist and an administrative assistant, greet all the candidates as they flow into our office in droves looking for jobs. Our current person is going on to grad school. So if they're interested, please give me a call at 617-348-2635 or email me at lnewirth, LNEUWIRTH @johnleonard.com.
It's always good to hear people hiring, Jonathan.
It's even better when it's the employment services.
Yeah.
This
is
a little bit of your own business. That's wonderful.
Well, I'm really pleased today to introduce a guest here. Her name is ChrisChu. She's an architect, a woman-owned business here in Newton, as John Leonard is a woman-owned business. Chris has her architecture firm. She's very preeminent in her field here in Newton and nationally. She was featured in the 2010 This Old House season, where she redid a house right in Newton actually, and beat out something like 300 competitors, 400 competitors, but she'll give you the whole story. I just want to give you a little background. She started her practice in 1994 in Newton. She was licensed in Massachusetts, and she is a member of the Newton Rotary Club, the Historic Newton Council, and she was also an architect for a house that was on the Newton House Tour last year, a Painted Lady. Those wildly painted Victorian houses that are oh so interesting. She has taught design at the Boston Architectural Center and has been a speaker at the Boston Society of Architects and the American Institute of Architects Residential Design Conference and Build Boston.
Wow, very impressive.
So I can't wait to hear what Chris has to say.
Absolutely. Welcome aboard, Chris. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So were you on TV with on This Old House?
Oh, yes. That was very fun.
We'll have to check the reruns, you know, Jonathan?
I'm fascinated to hear all about this project.
Oh, well, let me tell you about it then.
Sure.
Well, you know, I always had this attitude, if you don't try, nothing will happen. So I happened to see this email about a year and a half ago, and they were still looking for a project for the Newton area. And I thought, okay, I've got a great project. It's a little early stages, but why not? So I asked my clients, what if we submit our project? What do you think? They said, go for it. So I submitted what we had to. And each step of the way, we were in these sort of the short list and the shorter list and the shorter list. And out of 400 projects submitted, we were chosen.
Wow, that's incredible.
So, you know, it was one of those dreams come true. It was really amazing.
Chris, what do you do? Mostly residential work, or tell us about, you know, the firm?
Well, yes, I only do residential work. I specialize in it. Many years ago, before I started architecture school, I was thinking, what would I like to do? And I thought, I'd like to design houses. I did my bit working for large firms, working on institutional office and all that, but really in my heart, this was my goal from the very beginning, was to design houses, because I love, first of all, I love working with people. I love the outdoors. I love flowers and plants. I'm a mom of 2. I know how a house should function. I know the ins and outs. How do you get your groceries in the door? If you need to run out to the backyard quickly, how do you get there? Do you have to dogleg around, jump over some hurdles? I mean, I've seen houses where, you know, the beautiful backyard and you can't get there. So I love designing houses that really respond to each family's particular needs and to the site. I'm very attuned to the light and the views and the site. I design everything at the same time. It's not just the house.